to another conversation on this show here on the Amusement Entertainment Channel. Hey, miss you guys. I've been away for a minute, but I'm back. And I'm coming back on something kind of controversial, I guess. It ain't really controversial to me because I live here in the great city of Dallas. I love it, but I don't always love the politics. But this is something I felt I needed to talk about. I'm not really on no political stance or anything like that, but I felt this was noted and it needed to be discussed. Now, not a fan of Jerry Jones by any means. Never have been, probably never will be. I respect his business acumen, but as an owner of the Cowboys, he just leave a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm so disappointed in the people here because they're just they're led blindly as fans. You know, it's just unconditional fans, no matter what this man says. But I think people are being a little unfair to him now. I recently saw a few news reports that came up about an old picture back during segregation times. These were bad times, and by no means are we to forget them. But at the same time, I'm not going to judge a whole grown-ass man, an old man at that, by what he did as a little boy. Because we all know that we were weaned by someone of a parental standpoint in our life, whether it be our parents, grandparents, or some older figure that we looked up to or whatever, or even our peers. And that was a tumultuous time, and racism was gone out the roof at the time, very blatant. As it's starting to come back now, which is another whole story that infuriates me because of the fear of Black people, as I see it, that don't really realize their potential and how great they really are. But as I say, that's a whole nother story, and we're not going to delve into that. Right now, I'm discussing Jerry Jones. And as I say, no, I'm not a fan. Don't like him. I don't see him as a racist per se, but I do see him as a man who is very egotistical, very big-ass ego. If it was up to him, he would be the coach. That's really what he wants to be, because I seen him when I really was a half-ass fan of the Cowboys, and I saw how great they came under Jimmy Johnson's regime. They were doing some things. They were moving some things. City, it was great here in the city. And for that man to dismantle that and to really just basically fire a coach that got you championships, and then you really, to be honest, y'all really rode on the wave of what he established here and built here with Barry Switzer coming in and just really getting a championship handed to him, but really, because those guys already had something in place that made them winners, that made them champions. And then to have a man like Emmitt Smith that really went out there and really worked for every yard he got, put his own body at risk to get this for you, and for his own no accolades as well. So I'm not gonna say it wasn't for selfish reasons as well, but this man put in the work and he represented your team, and for you to not even match what someone else was offering, or to make him feel like he wasn't wanted here, that man should have never wore another jersey in his lifetime, his career. He should have retired solely with that star on his head. And I fought for that. There's a lot of other ones that went through that. And like I said, I'm not going to really get into the whole politics of sports, because not only was it that the particular team and association, there's others. But again, like I said, we can only do and move the way we were taught and influenced by. So yet again, like I said, I feel that those newscasters and whoever really influenced or instigated this report that's going on now by Jerry Jones really are their agenda is something far worse. And it's strategic, of course, and it has no merit. Like I said, could be a racist. But generally his way of moving, I feel is just a learned thing because just in all sports. They love to use us for our powers, our strength and stamina, and the skill set that's just above average. But yet they gotta keep someone else in there, and it's just a mindset where you feel like we're strong and we got these superhuman strengths, but intellect we don't possess that, which they truly know that that's not true. But you gotta have some kind of position or space open for them to feel as well. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not mad at that. But do I want him to go get a black coach just for the sake of getting a black coach? No, I don't, because historically speaking, Jerry Jones is not a good person who can choose or judge talent in the coaching realm. And apparently, whoever his staff is that's he's put in set to make those decisions, they're not really good at finding good coaches. Because the one they did have, of course, due to Jerry Johnson left out of there, and now every other one has fallen short. So again, I'm trying to figure this out, and I think it's unfair to judge that man again by what he did as a youth, because I'm sure we all have things that we've done as young people that we didn't see the far ahead future. We weren't even thinking about it. We were kids. We were being children, and that's what's is missing with a lot of us right now. We're not allowing our kids to be kids. Kids are having to grow up exponentially too fast because they don't have those true role models, those true influences in their life that help to shape their lives and lead them in the way. They're far more dependent on social media outlets. We don't have so much that granny or that pawpaw or that uncle or that auntie that gave us that good advice that carried us through and made us better individuals as sort. And it's a shame because that's on us. And I blame myself as well, as I place the blame on everyone else in my generation and above it. A lot of us just ain't there for them and we're not credible. They've seen from just experiencing the things that we've done. And they said they had the opportunity to see those things and realize that was not what they wanted and they could not get what they needed from those sources. So let's stop trying to tear people down for what they did with a character assassination like that. Because like I said, I am far from being a fan of Jerry Jones. Do not like him, and I don't even explain why. Because there's many reasons why. Just the Jimmy Johnson firing was one of them. But yeah, another one was when the whole Kaepernick thing with the kneeling all happened. He went on nationwide TV and made it seem like every Dallas Cowboy that was black on that team had no say-so in their feelings to express them. And if they did, Slave Master Jerry would punish them accordingly. And that's the way he conveyed it. You can't speak for a whole team. You can't speak for the passions of black Americans who, when they take their star off, they got to deal with the same shit in the streets that I deal with. So I felt it was asinine, it was very ignorant, and it was spoken from someone who's never had to deal with that. From a privileged existence. And that's why I don't like him, because that sent the wrong message. Sent the wrong message to America. in America that most people really don't care for him anyway because he's so arrogant and egotistical. And I don't fault him for that. You got to be that successful business wise and to establish a team that is America's team. When you speak in numbers and statistics, you got to accept it. I have a son that's a Cowboy fan. Love him dearly. That don't mean we have to share the same, opinions. I just see what I see. And I'm not going to stand behind a man just because he has a successful team economically and athletically, sports-wise. They've been successful to a point. But at the same time, does that make him a racist? No. Does that mean he has bad judgment? Perhaps. But for us to judge him and to put him in a dark light because as a child, as a teen, during a time when certain segment of America did not garnish the same equal rights that they did, am I to judge him like that? I say no. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is that respect is not something that you have to earn. It's something that everyone should have the right to until they show you they don't deserve it. Then you can place them, as I do, on a demerit system. I give as you go. And I take away as you show me is fit. But no, by no means. Judge this man not by that. Because I'm pretty sure he's done some great things. And like I said, I'm not of the opinion that he is the greatest team owner there is. No, I'm not. I don't like his politics, but that's his politics. He has a right to them. Not a fan. Therefore, I don't choose to watch NFL anyway, which is a whole nother story. But I stand behind it. But we can't go around throwing titles like that on people just because. Because when you start doing that, like anyone else, when you point at someone, there's 3 more pointing back at you. Just remember that, man. And just remember that and be fearful of what may pop up about you in the future if you choose to do your reporting like that. You choose to do your commentating and you take a narrative in that way. Because at the end of the day, we all are human. No one's infallible. And we have to understand that. Let's deal with the now and in real time effects of your actions, of your judgments. That's what I like to deal with because that's what matters. It don't matter who you was 50, 70 years ago. What matters is now. Thanks for listening. And hey, continue to watch, support, and like and subscribe to my channel, The Amusement Entertainment. And watch this show here, podcast. I'm telling you, we're going to grow together. You're going to see it happen. I want you to be a part of it. I want you to be a part of the family. And as I grow, you grow. We grow. Let's make this place a better place to be, man. Because I have my moments where I'm disappointed, but I have 4 more moments that I'm so proud to be American. Thank you. Y'all have a nice day. Hey, let's do it again. That's cool. You really enjoyed it? Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Hell, if you didn't like it, just subscribe so you can hate on a brother. I ain't tripping. I love the feedback. But Anyway, subscribe to Amusement Entertainment Channel. Again, that's AMUZEMEANT. Again, that's AMUSEMEANT. Entertainment. And come over and join the family, man. We growing together, baby. Let's do it. Holla!